I should desist from inconsistently and noisily moving around chairs and so forth, as well as from violently opening doors. I should always delight in humanity. Stop this one, like the cat and thief, by moving silently and carefully, accomplish what they desire to do. The Bodhisattva too should always behave in this way. With respect, I should gratefully accept unsought after words that are for benefit and wisely advise and admonish me. At all times, I should be pupil of everyone. I should say well said to all those who speak Dharma well, and if I see someone doing good, I should praise them and be well pleased. I should discreetly talk about the good qualities of others and repeat those that others recount. If my own qualities are spoken about, I should just know and be aware that I have them. All deeds of others are the source of joy. You got this one?
Did we did it last week?
Oh, we did last week?
No.
No, not last week. All deeds of others are the source of joy, and that would be real even if it could be bought with money. Therefore, I should be happy in finding this joy in the good things are done by others. So these are talking about Bodhisattva's activities, benefiting others, and just like Bodhisattvas are very careful and be cautious about creating negative karma, and they are always using their introspection and always just like thief and the cat, they are moving silently, carefully to do something. So similarly, Bodhisattvas are always like that. They are very careful about creating negative karmas and always cultivate and try to benefit other as much as possible. And also is talking about the because qualities of others, and maybe we can say like that because we all want good life, happiness, peace, long life. We want everything good. So, but if we analyze, we want everything good, then where does the good come from? It comes from the good karma, creating good karma. So if you create a good karma, good will come to you, and you see other people having some people are very successful, a very good life, and because they create this good karma, and they are enjoying this good karma. And similarly, if we want good life, long life, peace, happiness, so it means we need to create good karma. So create good karma means to practice Dharma, we need to practice Dharma. So in order to practice Dharma, so we need to, we have all our point comes to two, right? Cultivating bodhicitta mind and benefiting others. Whatever we do, this is our main practice is cultivating bodhicitta mind and benefiting others. So on top of these, whatever you do, repeating, reciting mantra, prayer, all are included with these two practices, benefiting others and cultivating bodhicitta mind. So that means first I want to read this. So this will tell you the qualities of this, the qualities of our when we talk about the Bodhisattva mind, so we are talking about quality of the mind. So this will tell you. Can I read this Tibetan? Very beautiful. maybe it sounds different, It's called Kanke Nyungma Nyenchi Kangsha Tempe Sashana Tesha Tongba Nidudu Neju Jabu Tuisa. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is no translation here. Okay. Since whatever comes to be is the natural state itself, when anything arises is placed on the ground of mindfulness, it proceeds in emptiness. This, without a doubt, is the king of yogas. So that's the meaning of this. So that means first we are talking over here about we are talking about one taste with enhancement, one taste. So one taste of the mind, we have, because usually from the ordinary viewpoint we have so many different types of taste. So ordinary mind, so it is not very firm, not very steady. So we have fluctuating and always different experience, different feeling. This is the ordinary mind, But one taste with enhancement, we are talking about the natural state of mind. So natural state of mind means we are talking about there are three, maybe I can say like this, three, we can make this 3 point practitioner, like small practitioner, medium practitioner, and great practitioner. People who meditate and understanding about this natural state of mind. So according to the small practitioner, so the small practitioner is something like that. That generally speaking, one taste with enhancement is something like, like if, for example, if you have big candy, big candy, so wherever you bite, all are sweetness, not like bitter, not like sour taste, all taste same, So one taste with enhancement means the small practitioner, small practitioner, people who meditate on this natural state of mind. First, small practitioner, they all thoughts, perceptions, all their, no matter what thoughts, perceptions, feeling, all thoughts being one trace of the natural state of mind. So this is small practitioner. But however, you still continue to hold or clinging that point, So what? So this is the small practitioner, who no matter what thought, perception that appears to your mind, being as one taste of natural state of mind. But however, you have still continue thinking on that kind of thoughts. Okay. Now this medium practitioner, means now this practitioner was able to tarnish or dissolve that clinging thought. However, then the medium practitioner have a conviction and clinging this one taste with multiplicity, like multiplicity. Multiplicity means you may have the one taste, so multiplicity one taste. So that means perceptions and mind, multiplicity of perceptions And so ordinary mingling mind, right? Combined ordinary mind or whatever. So there's clinking on that multiplicity of one taste. And so now this great practitioner, the great practitioner, so that clinking is completely subside. So whatever, no matter what thought, perceptions appears, all are natural, so there's no clinging. So there's one taste with enhancement. There are three different types of practitioner: small, medium, and great practitioner. Now let me talk about this one. One taste with enhancement. So first, in order to, we can see this, we can say like that, this this one small, right? Small practitioner. So small, medium, and great practitioner. So first, one taste with enhancement. So let me speak something like that. Essence of freeing from one taste, So that means if you have experience of, like accepting and rejecting, conforming and denying, whatever, if you're feeling, so we usually accept something, reject something, conform something, reject, denying something. All these kind of feeling, all these kinds of feeling. So if you have free from all these kinds of feeling, accepting, rejecting, conforming and denying with the natural state of mind. So that is essence of freeing from one taste. So you understand what I'm saying? So this is something like that we all do, like conforming, somebody criticize, we conform, denying, I don't like this, rejecting, this is kind of like we are fixing on the object, right? So there's no fixation, right? Not conforming, not rejecting. So all these feelings are one taste, essence of one taste. So all are natural state of mind. And then second is, this is kind of like strengthen your one taste of feeling. So this is something when we encounter with any kinds of perceptions, thought, no matter what kind of, when you encounter with difficulty perceptions, difficulty thoughts, when we encounter with the, all different kinds of thoughts, all thoughts are the expressions of this natural state of mind. So that is, you strengthen your one taste of the natural state of mind. And then we have this one, all thoughts you can transform into the meditation. Even even subtle duality experience, even perceiver, including perceiver mind, all, whatever, appears, turning into the meditation. So that's this is kind of like your, no matter what thought appears, including your, object, perceiver mind, whatever, all turn into the meditation practice. So this kind of like, and then you can see the quality of your, what quality of your mind realizing. So quality means all your, you can combine all mind. Quality of mind means you can have some power, like receive clairvoyance, and so you can see the power. And then you can then you can analyze whether you have planted the seed of, Buddha's form body or not. So if if your thought perceptions are natural with this compassion and Bodhisattva mind, then you plant the seed of this form body of the Buddha. And then you will also check whether you are become qualified master of this understanding, this natural state of mind. It means you have true understanding of this dependent origination. So samsara, nirvana, completely separated. Whenever we talk about samsara, nirvana, all are very clear understanding of the dependent origination of the causes and condition. And then this, generally speaking, during the period of these small practitioner, the lesser practitioner, then all thoughts are the natural state of thought, but you still hold a little bit continuation of clinging on that thought. Thoughts are natural state all the time, but you will still small clinging. During the period of ensuing, you are very difficult to success your practice. During that, because thought, perception, circumstances may disturb your mind, but you still realize degree of your understanding of your mind, fix it. And then during the time of dream, you still have some subtle level of clinging in the dream, So that's the small practitioner, small practitioner of the understanding of the mind. The medium, then that medium, then the medium practitioner understanding of this natural state of mind, then you understand this dualistic mind and perception, root cause, where you're understanding the dualistic mind and perception. So root, understand, you cut the root of this dualistic mind and perceptions, and so all your experiencer or experience, subject, object, absorbed to the mind. So, but during the period of ensuing or the dream, much less clinging than previous one. Previous one is still a little bit clinging, but better. And then during the period of this great practitioner, great practitioner, one then all, no matter what thought, perceptions, transform into this thoughtless natural state of mind, isn't it? Natural state of mind, and no subtle clinging. And during the period of ensuing, there's ensuing and ensuing time, then natural state of mind, right? So this means we are talking about here. One taste here means appearance, outer appearance, and internal mind one test. So if one test, that's the point. So if you realize the emptiness of the cup, then you realize whole emptiness of the universe. You don't have to be emptiness of glass or emptiness of the just when you realize emptiness of cup, then you realize whole universal emptiness. So it's not like we cannot pinpoint something like this. Uh, this is my ordinary mind and this is your ordinary mind. We cannot say this is my nature of the mind and this is your nature. There's no like that. So all make one test. I mean all your appearance, external appearance and internal appearance one test. Just like you buy the candy, test sweetness wherever you buy it. We cannot say something like that. So so all outer appearance and inner, one test. So no matter what outer appear, you can make one test of emptiness. There's nothing, other, one test. So this is when you understand something like that, then this is what we call the one test with enhancement. So this is what we are talking about here. Whatever you comes to natural state of mind, remain mindfulness on that mind. And when you remain on this mindfulness, on this mind, hold this mind with mindfulness, then that is considered emptiness. So then this is the without the king of yogas, because dependent arising is king of reasoning. King of yogas, because understanding emptiness, then king of yogas means in many whatever appears to your mind remain natural state. So when the natural state remain with mindfulness, hold this, and everything appears to your mind emptiness. And then this is the yogas, yogas. So generally speaking, when we encounter with the objects, so it's not natural, right? We fixing on the object. So somebody make you trouble, you fix, you confirm your mind on this particular person. Maybe somebody help you, or you confirm your mind, fixation. So natural state of mind is completely free from the fixation. It is when the mind is completely free from the fixation, then groundless mindfulness. And remain this is emptiness. Okay, so this is the the meaning of whatever comes to be is the natural state. It's that when anything arises, placed on the ground of mindfulness, it proceeds in emptiness. This, without a doubt, is the king of yoga. So it's like your appearance and everything one test. Okay, cannot say this side is sweet, this side is bitter. All are same test. Test of emptiness. Test of emptiness, no fixation. Your mind, when you meditate, if your mind is free from fixation, completely free, then the well-being of the mind open, then luminosity of the mind is there. When the mind is fixed, and then it will block the luminosity of the mind, then ignorance, and then all this mind become ordinary. Like when the ignorance, so because block the luminosity of the mind. When the mind clear, luminous, blocked, mind become ignorance. So in the mind become ignorance, then open ignorance. When the mind is open with ignorance, and then all these different kinds of emotions arise. So there's fixing. So natural state of mind is completely free from the fixation. So next is through doing this I shall suffer no loss in this life, and in the future life shall find great happiness. But the fault of disliking their qualities will make me unhappy and the miserable, and in future life I shall find great suffering. When talking, I should speak from my heart on what is relevant, making the meaning clear and speak pleasing. I should not speak out of desire or hatred, but in gentle tone and in moderation. When beholding someone with my eyes, thinking I shall fully awaken through depending upon this being, I should look at that person with love and open heart. Always being motivated by a great aspiration, or being motivated by the remedial forces. If I work in the field of excellence, benefit and misery, great virtue will come about. Endowed with wisdom and joy, I should undertake all that I intend to do, and need not depend upon anyone else in any action that I can undertake. The perfections such as generosity are progressively more exalted, but for a little morality I should not make or take a great gift. Principally, I should consider what will be the most benefit for others. So this is Shanti talking about we need some patience, when we practice Dharma, So he's talking about number one. So if you think difficult, so Shanti was talking about worldly activities. We have lots of patience, lots of patience. Maybe I give you one example. I like cricket, Maybe I go to the stadium maybe before 2 hours there, and I don't care about whether cold or hot. I can exit this because I like cricket. So I will be there before 2 hours early for the stadium. No matter what weather, hot, cold, I can be very patient because I like cricket. But this is only my how can I say, this is just like worldly. But when it comes to Dharma practitioner, then of course we need accept some patience, difficulties. Dharma is not easy, so it's kind of like we are talking about cleaning our mind. Furthermore, we are talking about liberation. We are talking about enlightenment in the future. So this is a long, gradual. During that period, we have sacrificed some. So if you in Tibet or whatever, people are very lots of sacrificing. Like where there's very cold, snowing. Still, people are listening Dharma. So like sometimes in Dharamsala too, weather very condition, not luxury, but people are listening very carefully because sacrificing. I remember when he sold as well. 2004, he was giving a public talk in the Sydney, in the weather's no good, raining, windy, but no matter how harsh weather, people who are listening, his soul is this kind of. So he's talking about this kind of this wonderful story about him. So he was meditating on the forest in India, very poor, no clothing, no food, while meditating in the jungle in India. So one day, king of the jungle passing through the jungle, and he saw this poor man meditating in the jungle, and he said, "You are so poor. You have no clothes, no money, no materials, no food. Come in my palace. I will feed you. I will make you comfortable." And then he replied, "This is not my point. My point is to achieve ultimate happiness." So this kind of like misunderstanding, we can say like this Milarepa, it's just like Milarepa is, when somebody see them, Milarepa is like skeleton, and then people say, "I have compassion for Milarepa." And then in Milarepa's poem, Milarepa said, "When I look ordinary people, they think I'm crazy. But when I look ordinary people, I think they're crazy. But we are really crazy, isn't it?" So this Milarepa beautiful poem is singing. When I look ordinary people, I think they are crazy. But when ordinary people look me, they think I'm crazy. But real crazy is ordinary, like us. So understanding. So this is Shantideva saying we have to be, can't say, compassion for His Holiness. His Holiness going to hospital. Some also in the comments, compassion for His Holiness. These are mistaken compassion. We call it mistaken compassion. Sometimes mistaken compassion, mistaken patience, mistaken rejoicing, mistaken aspiration, and mistaken dedication, like that. So, so therefore, so point here is when we start Dharma, Dharma, so it will make your life better, good quality. Because Dharma means you are analyzing yourself, right? You're polishing your mind, not polishing other, So if you look other, you see problem, because we all are in the samsara. I have problem, you have problem. So when I look problem, then I can see problem. When you look, you can see problem, because we are in the samsara. But if you're practicing Dharma, it's kind of like polishing your mind. Like, if you polish the shoes, shining like in the army, shining like shining, this commander, some Tibetan have to polish army. So they told me, I heard the story of my friend, he went to the army, he was in the army commander, and they're very bully, Have to polish his, and wash his wife's clothing, and bully, and something like that. The more you polish, more shining the shoes. Similarly, this is more you polish your mind, so you understand your mind better. When you understand your mind better, and your mind become more and more gentle, more and more kind, just like candy, And then no matter what thought, perceptions appear, you can transform into your meditation practice, practice, just like one taste. So no other taste, bitter, no sour taste, all are sweetness. So all perceptions, whatever appears to your mind, whenever you encounter with any feeling, any thought, all are one test of your meditation. So this is Shantideva was talking about okay, and also he's talking about when sometimes when two comes together, generosity or morality, So then you have to look with, for example, like if This is very important, if somebody hunter, so hunter is chasing the deer, and then you saw the deer, and hunter asks you, did you saw the deer? Then you have to tell the lie, to save these animals. So then when we do counter two situations like this, we have good motivation, because hunter chasing the deer and kill the deer. So you saw and you tell lie, this is something like that. So it depends on the circumstances. So like morality and generosity, which is more effective, if is come together, then you have to use which is more effective. So when two virtues simultaneously come together, then you have to analyze which is more effective. Use that one. Okay, thank you. Any questions? Yeah.
Yes, when you were talking about the small practitioner, medium practitioner, you talk about sort of clinging to thought, or the multiplicity. What are they actually? What's the practitioner actually clinging to?
This clinging, subtle dualistic appearance. Bliss, right? Sometimes we think this is really meditation. Remember samadhi? We have to go with 9 stages of the mind, right? Remember? And then there's a gross agitation, gross mental dullness, easy to recognize. But when it comes to the very subtle level of the agitation, difficult to notice, right? So kind of like the practitioner, these are very high practitioner, but still clinging, clinging on this. So when you have, your mind is with the natural state of mind, right? Everything appears, perceptions, thoughts, natural state of being one taste with this natural state of mind. And you continually holding and clinging, little clinging. Oh, it's like you enjoy and you don't want to let him let go. It's clinging, right? Natural state, no clinging. You just hold this bliss and not let him go clinging. Something, this is often when something good happens, we want to keep, not let him go. This is difficult. This kind of clinging is, like this easy, dislike very easy. Like somebody make you trouble, don't worry, I don't want these people around me, easy. But kind of like some joy, bliss, we will keep this, continue, this kind of clinging, So when the mind is peace, we want this, right? We will keep this. But there's kind of like subtle, very subtle, dualistic perceptions. So that means object and subject, right? Experiencer and experience should absorb to the mind, right? Object, subject. Experiencer, experience, all absorb to the mind. So that means whatever appears is expression of the natural state of mind. It's not expression of sixth consciousness mind. Then clinging, right? Expressions of sixth consciousness. Eye, ear, nose, body, and mental consciousness. These expressions subside. No expressions of six expressions of consciousness. We see some peace. We want to keep this, right? You have peace, right? You're clinging. You have peace, right? You want joy, You will keep this all the time. Not let him go, then cling. Then you conform, right? Fixation on the object. It's a subtle, dualistic appearance of the mind. Okay, thank you.